Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm platooned up with P. Gilby and Drewski. We're on Erlenburg standard battle. I'm back in my Kranvagn, and guys, I love Erlenburg. It's just a different play style. It is kind of campy. I really feel like there's just 3 stages to the game. That's the beginning part of the match where people are jockeying for each side. And then there's the stagnant part through the middle where people are trying to get vision for their snipers. And then the third is like the final clash at the end to try to clean up the opposite side of the map. I just like the momentum swings on this map. And really it's mostly because people outdrive their coverage. What I mean by that is crossing the 5-6 line, crossing the center of the map. It's a long journey, and if you get spotted doing it, you open yourself up for a lot of fire here. Alright, so we spot a grill. The Kranvagn is not very accurate. It's got a slow reload time. So I'm looking for opportune shots. If one of them comes up too high, I'd like to shoot, but if they're just giving me like the top of their turret, I'm not a huge fan. So I shoot at the grill's turret, and PTA pulls in front of him, but I miss both. And I get 2 shots on the grill, hit him as he's backing up, which was to me a pretty lucky shot. This PTA is going to play the ridgeline fairly well. He doesn't expose a lot of his tank. And I really suggest to not use the ridgeline they're using if Artie is on the map. If we had Artie, the Artie would be feasting upon the grill and the leopard PTA. But there is no Artie, so they don't have to worry about that. So I'd really like to push up onto the ridgeline to get shots into the heavy tanks. But if I do that and I get tracked up here, then obviously it isn't going to be good for me. So I'm right in this little undulation where I'm only exposing my turret. The grill finally shoots some HE at me. Get a critical hit on that leopard PTA as he's trying to make an exit. And you can see our 1, 2, 3 line spotted pretty much their whole team sitting there. I mean, it's just the opposite of what we're doing on this side. So my secret to Erlenberg from this side of the map are the bushes in K7, K8. It's like right on that line there. There's some bushes there. I really don't want to give up this position because I have heavies below me. And if I give up this ridge line, then the ISM and the grill are allowed to drive up on top of the hill and shoot my heavies in the side. And this ISM just isn't patient enough, and he decides that he wants to just get some damage in. So I retrack him. Hopefully somebody can put him away, and sure enough our Sturf S1 gets him. Going for a clip. I'm just checking the map, see how everything's going, and now Drewski's out, so this ridgeline, I really don't care too much about it anymore since no one's below me. That grill pulling up on top of the ridge isn't going to do him any more than what he's doing already. Now if I give up this ridge, they might be able to advance, but we're down 3 tanks, and I just feel like we need to make a play here. I am communicating with Gilby. He's in H9, which is a nice spot to get resets, but you have to make sure that somebody's spotting the cap, which it looks like somebody got that. That 103 hits me when I come over here. It was a little aggressive. I'm just trying to get some damage in to try to demoralize these guys so they don't make a push on me. Now they have a heavy moving through the middle of the map. My Sturv S1 takes out their defender. Got it within 2. So in this game, there isn't actually like a lull in the middle. They made an aggressive push across the field, which if you're gonna push the field, you definitely have to do it as a full team to be successful. But I still, I'll wait until the people that want to cross are already done crossing. And once that's all shaken out, then we can finish it up. Alright, so I'm a little distracted here. So I get tracked up there, and I thought the grill was going to come up and finish me. I'm getting way too aggressive on this ridge line. And I want to be patient and just hold. However, they're starting to make a push into the K-line field, which to me is close to the end. However, the grill finally loses his patience, comes over the hill, allows me to shut him down with the last shell that I was holding in my clip. And actually, Gilbs and the other 2 guys over there killed the guy in the field. They kind of kept their heads down in the little town there in J6. Rather than taking the time to make a move on our team. So as I poke up here, I'm detected. Not 100% sure who's detecting me. I think it's one of those heavy tanks. And then the Scorpion G gets spotted. And definitely could have been the Scorp G. So I'm trying to figure out my firing lanes here. With the bushes there, it's kind of hard to decipher. Wow, that was lucky. So the E5 hits me with an HE, but he hits the front of my turret, so he doesn't do much damage, if at all. I guess I wasn't paying attention if he got me or not. So, since he's shooting HE, if I get hit by another one of his HE shells, I'm probably going to be dead. Their E100 that's climbing over here takes out my T54. My Sturv, he's doing work. He takes out their Tiger 2. Now this captured King Tiger, I'm not sure what he's doing. It looks like he's trying to make a play on the E100. Alright, so I'm going to swing around, try to get behind the E100. Gilby gets taken out by their E5. And I know there's a little ridge line over here that I'm going to be able to use to stay hull down. Get one shot into his side, reloading. Oh, that's a slow reload, but he can't get his turret around fast enough. I get my second shell in, put him down. 11-11. It's actually 4-3. And now the Scorp G is kind of falling back into the center of the map, and that's a good play, in my opinion, on his part. The E5 and the stubby push on my Sturv. And this captured King Tiger should have shots on it. However, it doesn't seem like... Okay, he does. He takes out the stubby. He's just playing really defensively. I don't really understand what he's doing, but... Their E5 shuts down our Leopard that was on the K-line. And I just want my Sturv to know that he doesn't need to push out on the E5. If he stays on the ridge line, I'm going to be able to support him. And the captured King Tiger is driving up to him. And I'm just keeping in the back of my mind that there's a Scorp G floating around somewhere. Like, I think he's just sticking to the middle of the map. And I just decide that I need to move up as well. We need to stick together here. I just get behind the hill, bounce that shot. Fortunately for me, he didn't have an HE shell in this during that shot. The Scorp G pulls out, you get a shot into him. And once again, the reload. I didn't want to lead him into the house. And then I miss him in between the house, which is a chancy shot there. And I'm going to wait till he goes dark. Once he goes dark, I'm going to go dark. So I'm going to see if he gives a poke. Your E5 takes down my Sturv. And now I pull up on the hill, which seems weird, but if the E5 rounds the corner around the 0 line, the mountain or the hill is going to be in between us if I'm on top of the hill, if that makes sense. So that was my reasoning behind that. But I realize I'm just way too exposed. If they both pull out to shoot me at the same time, then that position is not going to be any good. So I load up a clip with 1 shell. And I don't really want to reclip at this point. I know this Scorpion is a 1-shot, so is the E5. I catch the E5 out in the open with his pants down. Shut him down. Now I got a 28-second reload on my clip, but the Scorp has no idea, so he's looking for a shot here, and my passive play, he's got to be thinking that I am clipping. But he can't really move from that position because he doesn't know where my captured king is, or he thinks my captured king is obviously staring at that house. Now what I'd like to do is have my captured king just go around the backside. And I want to keep him spotted. I don't want him to get away. So I'm going to ping help, hoping to get this guy moving. And sure enough, he finally goes. Okay, so now that he's going to be in position whether I die or not, I'm going to go for the shot here. He looks away from me, allows me to pull up to the ridge, shut him down, and pull down the victory. So close stuff, and that's really why I like Erlenberg. It's usually a tight match at the end. It's for patient players, and you can see even I am not patient enough. I did not do much justice on the ridge lines there. Just getting antsy from watching the red team make their advances really bothered me, and at that point I like to be defending the base, so I was just frustrated that I couldn't clean that side up before they started making their advance on our base. So our Sturv S1 does 4,205 kills. I threw down 4,300 4 kills. And T57 did 3,300. Just an overall fun match, down to the wire, 2v1 at the end, or 2v2 I guess you'd say. That's really all I got for you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.